brain fog, fuzzy thinking, dissociation, there's many different terms we can use to describe the feeling where our mind feels unfocused, fuzzy, and we just can't think. In this video, I'm going to be talking about this experience, which is quite common to those of us who have ADHD. If you have ADHD, then you know about the difficulties of trying to concentrate. But brain fog is more general. You just generally feel out of it and you just can't think about anything at all. Your mind feels muddled and you feel disconnected from everything around you, and even little things like being able to talk and memory seems to get even worse. Now, it's common because it's not specific to ADHD. It's also been seen in people with anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder, and even as an effect of simply aging. There have been MRI scans done in studies of the brain, and you can actually see physical effects of this brain fog in the brain. When I have it, I'm unable to do anything. I just feel like I'm a zombie or I'm on autopilot. Even my sensory inputs seem blurred as my emotional reactions seem more off than usual. I can't think, I can't feel, and I just spend my time watching YouTube videos just try to get over this weird, disorientating feeling. ADHD specialists, including the esteemed Dr. Russell Barkley, speculate that these symptoms comprise a separate attention disorder called Sluggish Cognitive Tempo, or SCT, or Cognitive Deficit Disorder, CDD. CDD is supposedly similar to the predominantly attentive type of ADHD, yet distinct from it, with symptoms such as being apathetic, withdrawn, mind fogginess, and difficulty processing information. This specific line, I feel, encapsulates CDD best. They seem to lack energy to deal with mundane tasks and will consequently seek to concentrate on things that are mentally stimulating, perhaps because of their unaroused state. But that last line particularly speaks to me because that's actually how I described that feeling to my counselor, where you're craving stimulation of some kind of mental stimulation. Otherwise you just feel so bored and disconnected from everything. Now, the tips to clear brain fog seems quite common, as you can find them from different websites or books, but I've tried them and they are particularly effective. Number one, go for a walk, or really just to remove yourself from your environment. After a week of work and back, or college and back, or school and back, the routine tend to clog up or fog up your mind. As you might know, with constant stimulation, parts of the brain becomes unaffected. So I feel it's something similar. The more to a specific routine you have in a long term, the more likely it is to cause brain fog. Now, that might seem obvious, but when we have ADHD, we don't really tend to feel things wrong with us until it's too late. So I think it's quite important. Number two, watch out for stress. Again, this might seem obvious, but when you go to work and back, or college and back, you tend to accumulate stress without realizing it, and you're often putting off mental stimulations or things that you're interested in, and by the end of the week or by the end of the month it tends to add up. And I've noticed that I fog up more easily after a certain period of time when I'm accumulating stress but not de-stressing as I should. Number 3 and 4, medication and counseling. Now, this might seem obvious again, but I've noticed that the ADHD medications, the stimulants, tend to clear up my brain fog faster than it would otherwise. It doesn't clear it up completely. I usually have to do my mental stimulating activities, de-stressing activities, but it does help clear it up faster. And the counseling is always an advice because it helps you learn coping mechanism, coping tips, and simply to come in terms with your emotions, because a lot of the time you're off-putting your negative emotions, your negative feelings, and counseling really helps you come to understand and learn to deal with these feelings. And that's it for this video. All the research links will be in the description as always. If you have any ideas for videos that you want me to cover, please comment in the comment section. And yeah, subscribe for more ADHD related videos, and thanks for watching.